My name is Rosy Frier Dryden, and I guess I've been an actor for as long as I can remember.
I started singing when I was about 5 years old, so I've been singing 60 years.
The idea of putting a female on a rock station was unheard of. In 1978, CKLG hired me for the all-night show, and I was the first woman on major market rock station anywhere west of Chicago.
Spent a lot of time doing CBC radio and television, and in the 70s we had 2 different seasons of our own show called The Judy and Jim Show on national TV.
40 years ago, I thought that, support for the arts would grow. It hasn't turned out that way.
My name is Gary Glacken. I'm the Executive Director of the Performing Arts Lodges Vancouver. We work with our residents very closely to ensure that they are able to live and age in place as long as possible.
You go out the front door and you see somebody coming in that you know who lives here, and it's lovely.
The elevator here is the funniest elevator in the world because, most elevators you get into, nobody says anything. Everybody stands and stares at the numbers. Here you can't get people to shut up.
I'm considered what we like to call the PAL pioneer, so I was one of the first residents here. Actually, I'd been diagnosed with cancer, and I was just at a point where I was trying to figure out what was next.
It was on the way to being one of those old guys, who reads the newspaper and nurses a cup of coffee for hours. And basically it gets to be kind of a lonely existence.
The opportunities become far fewer as you get older. There really isn't many opportunities to work. My anxiety level, if I can put it like that, has decreased because I know I've got a safe, affordable home to live in.
I was working so hard, just treading water, trying to stay afloat with everything that was going on, that I wasn't singing. We have a theater on the 8th floor. I've been involved in cabaret, had a chance to do some singing, and it's opened up my life again.
I just don't know how I could have survived without PAL.
This is an alive building. It's a living building.
We're all a bit weird because we're actors, and so that's forgiven. It's great being part of PAL and being part of the PAL family. And we are a family.
We don't get any kind of government subsidies here. And yet we've got subsidized rent. 80% of the building is subsidized rent. The fact that this place is here says a whole lot about being Canadian and our respect for the arts. And I like that.